Readjust the seat. What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. We got a download. I heard somebody cut off game is strong. I heard a song coming through. I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. I heard what you say. Looks like another love TKO. Oh, oh, I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. What up, we? I don't even know what to put. I think they're saying we better let it go. They're saying TKO. So, general reading. What up, though, y'all? What up, what up, what up? Hey, Isaiah. Hey, Coach. Hey, keep guessing. Yeah, let it go. That's been kind of like the vibe in so many different ways, yo. Looks like another love TKO. Oh, oh. Let's get some tarot on and find out what's going on with this download. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. We got a little culture pop. This shit is kind of great. We found it at the dollar store. Fizzy and gutsy. It's a probiotic soda. It's pretty tasty. Alpha and Omega is bringing a message. Hey, little happy. Thank you so much for tapping in. Alpha and Omega bringing a message for our own. I'm hearing awareness. Situational awareness. It's a situation that you might need to be aware of. For our strength and edification, our nourishment, to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders, beloved. Look who coming through. Look who coming through. Queen of Wands. Who been coming back here all week and we've been reading about this same damn queen. All the motherfucking fire, all the heat. I think I better let it go. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. What's with the heat? What's with the... I'm hearing fuckery, manipulation, party, 4 wands. I'm picking up a party. All the fire, all the heat, opportunity, and strength. It's an opportunity to show strength. Up for it to be over. Think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another love TKO. I pray that this message goes out onto the we feel, provided that we overflow. Okay? You guys receive it. You are spiritually edified and nourished to bear the yoke that is upon your shoulders. Looks like another love TKO. 3 of Swords. Oh. Fool in reverse. That is a 0. No more chances, reckless, foolish, carelessness, and naivety. What the fuck is the confusion? What's going on? Chariot, Cancer vibes, Cancer season, needing to let something go, moving forward with strength and determination. King of Wands is coming through. King of Wands happens to trump Queen of Wands. You know, just in terms of core energy or maturation with this fire energy. Hey, Eureka. Thank you so much. Having a great day, beloved Knight of Wands. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. Y'all hear that motherfucking storm? Did y'all hear that? It's some shit going on. What's going on? What? That's a storm outside. Yo. Looks like another love TKO. There's some shit going on. Ten of Pentacles. Is this family? Somebody being left out in the cold? Five of Pentacles. You had to let something go? What's the battle? Is you talking about walking away from some shit? Walking away from a battle? But it's something that you don't know about. Queen of Swords in reverse. Cutoff game got to be real. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Damn. Hey, Bookie. Two of Swords. Stuck energy. King of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. No, no, no. Not Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Knowing when to let some shit go. Okay. Hey, Miss Jaspreet, 27. I don't know you, and we don't really give readings like that based on likes, right? All of the readings are based on active subscribership, and they are on Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST. But if he blocked you 3 months, I would tell you, just as your big sis in the spirit, to let it go. That's what we reading about. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. Oh, oh, oh. That's exactly what we just said. I think you better let it go. Cutoff game being strong. If a person blocked you and they go on silent for 3 months, you have no need to prove your value. Take it as an opportunity to allow the door to be open for the thing that is for you, beloved. Take it how it resonates. I love you. Move forward. Six of Swords. Move forward. Moving on. I think you better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Oh, oh, oh. You don't know me from a can of paint. If you watch my content, you will see I make a lot of vegan meals. Looks like another love TKO. Judgmental. Thank you for retracting your message. I appreciate you. Thank y'all. Let the trash see itself out. Looks like another love TKO. Moving on. Travel. Communication. Rapid change. Moving forward. Yeah, it's a storm coming in. It's a lot of energy. A lot of energy. But you feel free to hang out. Like, if you're not a judgmental person and you want to just stick around and see what it is before you pass judgment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, freeing yourself from the lies and the deceit. The bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When you let something go, Eight of Swords in reverse, you let go of the lies and the bullshit. The fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, though. Peace and blessings to you, too, beloved. Instead of trying to hold on for Pentacles to something that really don't belong to you, trying to control a situation, it might be time for you to let it go, right? Allow things to transition. What wants to go, goes, and what wants to come, comes. If you try to hold on to something that don't belong to you, then you end up blocking the things that really do belong onto you, right? Tower moment. Storm warning. Didn't that sound like a big-ass boom a moment ago? Like, y'all heard it on the other side of the world, yo. On the other side of the world. Tower. Could make somebody emotional, right? It could be a lot of flow being released. Ace of Cups. It could be an opportunity for you to free yourself up emotionally. You know what I'm saying? That was a huge-ass boom. Yes, lessons learned. Let's move forward. Yeah. Allowing opportunity for the real to come in. No need to hold on to something that doesn't want to be kept. You know what I'm saying? People, would do well so that they don't suffer trying to hold on to shit. Mental fuckery. What is the mind games, beloved? The mind games. Conflict. betrayal, manipulation, lies, deceit, dishonesty, betrayal again, and you breaking free. That's what this is. Y'all see that? Breaking free. Liberation, seeing the opportunity, newfound perspective, expanding your horizons. This is an opportunity. It could be another technical knockout. How strong is your cutoff game? How strong is your mental knowing what's for you and what's not for you? If somebody is on some bullshit and they trying to put up blockages and boundaries and shit, you know what I'm saying? How strong are you, beloved, to move forward? You know, as even being like a warrior for yourself. You know, no need to worry and fight for some shit that ain't worth fighting for. Just saying. Missed opportunities. Somebody could be trying to put up a blockage in your life to make you miss out on opportunities. Don't be that person in your life that's blocking you and making you miss out what's really for you. Lesson, Hierophant, emotional maturity, right? Coming from all of this shit, all the heat that somebody is bringing towards you is an opportunity for you to balance out your emotions and do what's best for you. Lesson, Hierophant. Hierophant. Yeah, sometimes that shit is just fucking toxic. High Priestess. I'm picking up secrets. I'm picking up use your intuition. Right? If your spirit says something ain't right, and follow it. You back. What up, Kane? Thank you so much, plant-based black boxer. I couldn't get it. Plant-based black boxer. And y'all can let the beloved know, do we not talk about a lot of vegan recipes? We do. We are about good eating. We were just talking about our soda, which is a probiotic soda. Fizzy and gutsy. Thank you for being open-minded and listening, right? And seeing if it happens to resonate for you. Connections. This is given a fallen connection. That is what they said in the title and in the description. I think I better let it go. What you say about it? Somebody saying some shit. Looks like another love TKO. So here on the Tears and We Tarot show, the spirit will channel the message. They will tell you what they said, and then they bring the cards to show you, beloved. That way you know that what they said is true. It's not your average tarot. So thank you. It's not your average tarot. This Knight of Swords is giving a battle. Somebody's saying a lot of shit. Coming with the heat. This Ten of Wands, the fire, the lies, the drama that is started right now. It's a storm brewing. It is. I feel like somebody needs to see something different with the Hangman, a different perspective so that you can free yourself. There's that Eight of Swords in reverse again. Like when you see and understand, overstand the lies and the fuckery that's going around, you will move forward so that you can have your own wish fulfillment. I do hear that somebody's selfish. They're only thinking about their own wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's a lot of hidden shit. The moon, hidden agenda is what is given. Illusions, right? What's going on in this toxicity? Devil energy. Somebody's very, very, very toxic. And whatever's been going on has been going on for a minute with the Knight of Pentacles. We do see the Two of Wands. What is their plans? What is their agenda? What are they after? That's the question. Do you care? I don't know. I don't think so. I think you just better walk away. I think you just need to let it go. Departure. Moving on. This the mommy. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Mom. Good. How are you? We okay. We okay. Yeah, the storm is raging. I'm doing a live message. Can I call you back when I'm done? Okay. Y'all good? Y'all safe? Okay. I'll call you back as soon as I'm done. Okay. She's so funny. Y'all know we always got to take the call for the mommy. You know, when she called, shit stops. Cause if I don't, she just gonna call me back and tell me to call her back anyway. So yeah, somebody trying to control some shit. I'm getting, it could be a choice for somebody, again, the chariot, to move forward. It's given like you can either try to hold on to something or walk away from it, or somebody could be trying to control your forward movement, your journey, where you're going. It's lies and deceit and fuckery and drama. It's some sort of battle here. I feel like it's a lot being said that you don't know about. I hear hidden agenda. Somebody could be saying some shit behind your back. It could be about your direction, where you're going, your plans. And it could just be about what's been planned against you. Emperor is here. For somebody, I'm hearing moving towards a masculine. Yep, see, Eight of Wands, moving towards a masculine. It could be a masculine moving towards you. Yeah, hey, look, here's the manipulation and missing out on an opportunity. Stuck energy, Two of Swords. It's a blockage. It could be a blockage in love, somebody that cares for you or something like that. So it could be a missed opportunity in love. Like, again, I think I better let it go. But it's like the reasoning. It's definitely giving a fall in a relationship. Ace of Wands. This would be passion. A new passionate beginning and an offer with the Page of Pentacles. Look, we saw the King of Cups and now here's the Queen. And the Chariot. So it's giving heavy Cancer vibes, right? Because Chariot is Cancer. It showed up a couple times. Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy. That would be a match. Sailing off together, traveling, or maybe you're just going to be going somewhere else. Whatever it is, this is the right thing to do. If you are being called to move away from a situation, from... it's given a third party. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, I'm picking up selfishness. I'm picking up a hidden agenda. I'm picking up manipulation. This Queen does not have to be a fire sign. She's just given very combative, very competitive, very, it's given suchy muchy. It's given like you could, I'm hearing the words, I don't advocate for violence, but it's given like that type of energy. Y'all get the vibes. You see the visual. We don't want YouTube clocking us. But it is what it is. That's the vibe we picking up. Anything else? Yes. This one? This one. All right. Let's put another tarot deck on it. Yeah, it is. It's giving very much jealousy and envy, Tammy. Yeah, Isaiah is definitely giving somebody that's like always lying. Lying and gaslighting. And you have to travel for court. Look, I can't make this shit up. It's the same vibe. Selfish. And then we say somebody was selfish. Betrayal, conflict, disagreements, competition. I don't necessarily feel defeat, but it's given doing anything to win, winning at all costs, battles, arguments. And Queen of Swords is giving your cutoff game. It's like not Queen of Swords. I'm giving like, look. The Knight of Swords is already down here. And then what's behind that? The Five of Pentacles, making somebody feel left out. Missing something. And it's a love offer here with the Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and offer. Queen of Pentacles. That's an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Devil. Somebody could be all about money. All about money, all about the look. Like coming up. What is this, Spirit? So we do know somebody fucking jealous and shit. I'm seeing clarity. And I'm also getting something with like gossip and shit. Yeah, love offer, Knight of Cups. It's a love offer here. Somebody controlling some sort of energy. And they could have caused somebody to walk away from you, or you might be walking away just like fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna put up with the nonsense, the chaos, the conflict and shit. Like, it's not worth it. Again, you don't need to try and prove your worth to anybody. A person that wants to, come through, be there for you, make a love offer to you, they're either gonna do it or they're not gonna fucking do it. They're either gonna come in or not, right? Knight of Wands to the King of fucking Wands. A person can't sit in that Knight of Wands energy. It could be some sort of spontaneous action by this king. Like, they can be very passionate in what it is that they want, but they make the decision. The King of Wands is a leader. And it's something stuck. Two of Swords. Stuck ass fucking energy. What the shit? That's King of Cups? Is that another person? Or it could just be their emotions. They could see you as a loving person, but somebody is behind the scenes that's in the middle of this shit, and it's like stopping a love offer. That's what I'm getting. You might be like, shit, I don't even know if you know. You could. It's given intuitively, you know something. Look, somebody desperate and would do anything for energy. Yeah, you talking about desperate and would do anything for fucking energy? A goddamn energy vampire? It's giving all eyes on me. Like, this Queen of Wands is somebody that needs to have all eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? Very competitive. Very suchy-muchy. Like, my way or no way type of energy. Bag lady. Carrying old emotional trauma. I don't know why they showing that with that damn devil energy. She is moving with a motherfucking walking stick, so she could be this Queen of Wands that's on that bullshit. Look, using divination to spy. They put it in reverse. Is this past divination? They could be one of them people that don't think that, spiritual gifts are real, or that you should, like, watch tarot or whatever the case may be. Could be. Yeah. A professional victim. This is somebody that would do the woe is me shit, is giving tears and just bust out fucking crying. It's over here. You want to shuffle? Damn. And trash energy, low vibrational energy. Somebody on that trash. When I say straight trash, trash. There's something else over here in this one. Look. Oh, see, it was a broken heart. Mending a relationship. That could be the end of something. At the end of the day, love prevails, justice. You're casting your pearls before swine and missing that old thing they threw away. So somebody could be missing somebody that they either didn't take the opportunity or something happened. Like, it's given, they either discarded an opportunity, they didn't extend it or something, and they end up missing somebody and coming back to mend it. That's what I'm getting. Gang stalking. So somebody's being gang stalked. And look, crown chakra, crowning ceremony. Crowning ceremony. Okay. We see somebody being demoted. Missing that old thing they threw away. And it seems like everybody has an entity attachment. Do you feel like you just surrounded by devilish ass people? This devil. Like, somebody could definitely have an attachment. Yeah, this casting your pearls in front of swine is coming through again. Coming through again. You can't give your good energy to everybody. Everybody is not willing to receive it. They're just not. Like, some people are hell-bent on sticking to their viewpoint and they don't want to hear anything else. Ugh. Unfortunately, this is given I'm heavy picking up on the Bible right here. So take it how it resonates. If you don't like it, this might not be the space for you. And I appreciate you. Ashe, thank you, beloved. But if you are triggered by what we're going to say, then again, this ain't your space. And I love you anyway. No hard feelings. But oftentimes people who is giving somebody that defends this, like you talking about got the motherfucking AKA and will go to like shoot shots for this shit right here, that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody could be very, 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 into their institution, into their belief system, and they don't have any room for anything else. Especially with that divination in reverse. And I was picking up something like, they may not believe in seers, they may not believe in prophets, they may not even believe that you can be a person that sees outside of the church. Sometimes they can have that attitude and be very judgmental. Like if you don't practice, divination in a way that their book allows them to practice, then you're wrong. Which one, beloved? This one, not this. This. Wanted to bury you by death magic. Somebody doing death magic on you. That's the storm. Yeah, okay. Praying for spell work. Praying for spell work is coming through, and because I was feeling or seeing the words paying for spell work, but they're saying praying for spell work. Whoever this person is, they pray against you and they pay others to pray against you. How do they pay others to pray against you? They will go to church, they will pay their tithes, they will ask their people in church to pray against you. And a lot of people will do that without knowing any of the fucking facts. They will do that shit without knowing who you are, what the real scenario is, all that shit. They just take your money and start saying shit. That's spell work, beloved. Cult activities, I told you. That's cult activities. A lot of people don't think about whether, religion is a cult, but it is. What did we say? Even if it's not grandma, it could be the elders in the freaking church. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything against these people individually. It's just a cult coven think. Right? They all are indoctrinated in the same thing, the same cult, the same coven. They use their gifts, whatever the spirit has endowed upon them. Some people are prayer warriors. They may have the gift of tongues, and when they speak, their throat chakra is powerful, and they take money and they pray against people that they don't even fucking know. That's spell work, yo. Yeah. They sent the whole army after little old you. They sent the whole motherfucking church after your ass. That's what I'm getting. They sent the whole damn church after you. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's true. People don't think about it like that. They don't consider that what they're doing is spell work or magic. When they pray to end things in your life, to take away your gifts, I'm getting to strip away your gifts, right? So if you are a person and you happen to be a seer, or you do anything that's outside of their religious confines and their religious rules and institutions, then they call themselves gathering together to pray against you, to strip away your gifts, to strip away your abundance, your prosperity, whatever it is that you're doing. They want to pull it away from you to cause endings in your life. We see checkmated though. Somebody gonna be, yeah, ancestral beatdown is here. So your ancestors may not take very kindly of what it is that they're doing to you. A fool and his money. So somebody is definitely taking money to do this, and they don't know what they're doing, and it's very foolish. I always thought that that was so backwards, that people would be like, you can go up there and they will pray against other people and have no idea of the circumstance. Wow. Even a person that's like outside of the church, like we as readers, you know what I mean, seers, us that have, other spiritual gifts, because we don't need cards to do this. The cards are to show you what they already channeled through us so that you believe it, that you know it's true. Right? It's not like, oh, she just laying down cards and it's this, that, and the other. No, they tell you and then they show you. So you know that the gift is real. Right? Fear. So somebody is afraid. They could be afraid of you and your gifts and what it is that you can do. They might be trying to pray the demon up off of you. I'm just saying. Yeah, abundance is here. They're trying to cause endings in your life. It could be your abundance. And we see love. And somebody that may love you, they could be making them doubt the love they have for you, or the feeling or the sentiment. It could be, that's what I'm getting. I can't say anything else outside of that because that's what I'm picking up. This one. Which one? This one. This. Honesty. And it's in reverse. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. And I don't know if you are really clued into how this person is lying on you. It's given a no. You may feel something in your gut, in your soul, that something's off. Spirit said listen to your intuition with this person. And it could be an abundance of fucking lies, because we were picking that shit up too with the abundance. But I really feel like Spirit said that somebody is preying on your downfall so that you do not prosper. They are to keep you by yourself and so that you don't prosper. To keep you by yourself, and that time reveals all things. It's giving patience. Yeah, we do see forgiveness. Forgive them for they don't know what they doing. Yeah, don't harbor resentment. Yeah. Y'all, this religious persecution shit be so fucking heavy. It's so crazy how some people that swear they are the most loving and giving people can do some of the most heinous and fucked up shit. Like, so suchy muchy, so judgmental. And some of these people, unfortunately, while a lot of people do not go to institutions, so many people that have been hurt and harmed in the church because of the people that have that attitude that they are above the rest and they can sit and pass judgment on people because of their position in the church, their attendance to church, just being a part of church. Like, I'm covered by so I know. No, 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 no. You can't go to church and pray that shit away on Sunday and be from Monday through Saturday just be a whole piece of shit. So vindictive and lying and cheating and deceiving and betraying people and think that you're going to go to church on Sunday and pay your tithes and everything is good. And then turn around and do the same motherfucking shit. Courage is here. If anything, if you not into all that and you have an intimate connection with the spirit, I find that that's more courageous than anything. The messenger never established any freaking religion. They did not. They didn't. Failure. I feel like whoever the fuck is doing this shit, they gonna have a rude awakening. This could be somebody friend, it could be family. It's definitely, it's giving somebody that you know. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is, look, service is here. It's giving. I'm also hearing that it's a friend group. They could all be in service to the same shit. That's crazy. You get looks at church just for having the last name Muhammad. Yeah, because they automatically assume that you're a Muslim and that you shouldn't even be up in there. I don't know why I feel like we just need to sit with that for a second. It's giving a group that's all in service to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are not a part of this, then you could be isolated and ostracized. And somebody else, I'm hearing that ugly word again. We don't even like to use that word because it's just nasty. Us being spiritually gifted in this way, just using cards to have credence, because that's what the spirit told us to do for the things that they say. We've been called a witch plenty of times. King of Pentacles is here, and Empress. We see a Page of Pentacles. That's definitely an offer or a seed. It could be your decree, the service, or what you're supposed to do on earth. It could be sowing seeds of light. Yeah, and it's definitely a group, Three of Cups. And I'm getting like this is a group, a cult, a coven of people who are associated with the church. And they are, battling for the word. Is given what they would call a spiritual warrior, or warriors for Christ. It's wild. It is. I can't apologize, because it is what it is. That's what's coming out. Star energy is giving somebody that's spiritually tapped in, like that you were tethered, like you have a direct line. You don't have to call nobody up on the main line. You could talk to the Most High God, directly. You have a direct line to spirit. Yeah. Six of Wands, recognition. You recognize what it really is. Right, star energy and recognition as well. See, definitely that devil ass shit. Right, and I feel like people are watching you. I feel like somebody's being gang stalked, which is weird. I don't know what they're watching for, to watch for something to come in, to see if you are actually losing opportunities, right? To see, I don't know how you healing, like what's going on, what you're saying, King of Swords. Resting, no. Something being late, no. I feel like they need to see High Priestess. I'm telling you. I'm picking up that somebody got strong spiritual gifts. You are not associated with the church, and it's somebody in the church, a group of people that are praying against you. Simply because you are spiritually gifted. You are an intuitive. And this is definitely something that's occurring. Like the energy for this is very heavy, because all you see, depending on your algorithm, so all we see, we are very into the esoteric, into the spiritual world, ethereal, the mysteries of the universe, and understanding how the source of all things, what it is, its essence, and how to operate in it within our truth and authenticity. Sovereign energy, standing in our own authority. We have our own birthright. We have our own gifts, right? And nothing can tell us about the spirit that speaks to us and how we are told to operate or how to serve it, right? So what we see a lot of is a huge community, like a mass awakening of individuals where Christ consciousness is returning, and people are actually recognizing their true connection to the divine, that it lives within, that is not a part of brick and mortar building. It is not a part of a particular institution, that is onto each and every one of us individually as individual pieces of the source itself. You are directly connected. So what else have we been seeing? A lot of people from these institutions that are harassing, that are stalking, that are praying against people who have found their own individual connection and pathway. It's a lot of people that are awakening to their spiritual gifts. So if you are a person that is leaving that tradition and you have gone on your own spiritual journey, you definitely will have people that not only stalking you, but are paying people to pray on your downfall, to pray against you. I can't make it up. This is somebody that you're connected to. And this Queen of Wands, she was the first card out. The first one out. And what she doesn't realize is that she's also a spellcaster. The lies and deceit that she's spreading or whatever she's doing and paying people to pray against you in her cult, in her coven of like-minded individuals coming together to permeate and push out all that energy against other people, it is very low vibrational. Very low vibrational. They don't understand that it's spell work. They don't think that it's spell work. Somebody needs to protect themselves, Seven of Wands, because you are under fire. Under fire. Emperor. Father God, or is this your own authority? Yeah, lies and deceit. Bullshit. Fuckery. Tower. Didn't we see that tower come through with that storm? We just was hearing the rumbling. That storm coming through. Shit, mama called like, are y'all safe? Because it's storming like a mother. It is. What's being cracked open right now? All this chaos and conflict, this stress and fuckery, the lies is building. The pressure of the lies is building. It's time. The wheel is turning. Karma is coming for somebody. Because this Queen of Swords did show up in reverse. She could be an attribute of that Queen of Wands with the lies and shit. Because she just does not know what she's doing. That's why Spirit said forgive them. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Judgment. Judgment. Judge lest thou be judged. Judge lest not thou be judged. We were picking up strong judgment in the rising message. Like this right eye was just irritated. And that's always judgment. That's the spiritual sign when they tell us that judgment is in the air. And it's giving judgment from other people onto someone else. Right? What does their scripture say? Take the plank out of your own eye before you go to remove the speck in your brother's. You cannot see clearly if you got a fucking plank in your eye. For some reason, I'm hearing some pirate shit like somebody gonna fuck around and be walking the motherfucking plank. They might fuck around and look, they need to move away from this shit. I think you better let it go. I think you better let it go. Looks like another love. TKO. That's exactly what the Spirit said, y'all. That's what they said. Look, in the church, in the motherfucking institution, for-profit motherfuckers taking your money, praying against people that they don't even motherfucking know. Let the false foundation fall, yo. Let it fall. Let it fall. Chaos and conflict. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know people and they just, look, fuckery. Competition, bullshit, coming in between people actually coming together is giving betrayal. Ten of Swords. Ring them 3 times for the Trinity. That real. On some selfish shit. Betraying somebody for their own selfish gain. That's fucked up. Betraying somebody, Ten of Swords, for their own selfish gain. 9 of Cups. Spiritual awakening. I hear tower erupt. Do you want to get that yet? No. What would you like? It's something over there. Y'all give me a grace. We got to get this deck of cards from over here. Give me a grace. Grace is required. Grace is needed. Grace is needed. I don't know what we getting. Is this one right here? This. Okay. Anything else? Nope. So we get in practical self-care oracle cards. So the Spirit gonna bring something out of here. Definitely got something to do with faith. Have faith. And we saw doubts because they brought the doubt card out. I don't remember if we put it on the table. Remove the doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessing and claim what's already yours. We see open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another. Let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will be open in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. We do see financial goals. Somebody praying on your downfall. This. You want both of them? This one? Yes. Nutrition. What's good for you to eat? What's good for you to give less fucks? Zero. What's good for you? Don't put no energy into this shit. Let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Hey, beloved, I don't know if you still here, right? Because you were talking about that vegan life, so that's beautiful that they brought that card. But it's something about what's good for you is to give less fucks. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. The happier you will be. You said grill a ribeye. Justice and Judgment Day. Look, I just be grateful when people allow you to connect to the Most High God the way that the Spirit calls to you. And it ain't no such thing as allowing you to, because you could do what the fuck you want to do. You give less fucks, right? But it's just the point that you got to deal with people praying against you, right? So, see, the beauty is coming in. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. See the world for all of its aspects. And the world is a huge place. You know, the Most High God didn't speak to everybody in the same fucking way. You know. Oh, Spirit, my gut is burning. My gut is on fire. My gut is on fire, y'all. Like, seriously, I don't know. It could be all the heat that is being thrown at somebody. It feels like, you know, I don't know. It seems like my sacral chakra is just, you know, I hear erupt, like that foundational breaking, right? Like that soul space. The temple, you are the temple and the soul that lives within. And it's something, I don't know if it's about, I'm seeing the word expansion, but it's something about it. It's like my gut is on fire. Yeah, 3 swords. I feel like somebody would be sick to their gut if they found out what this person was doing. Like, why? What's going on? It's giving a question of like, what's going on? What did I say? Rituals. That they don't think that going to the altar, paying people to pray on your downfall is spell work. They light candles and they're paying money and they read out the book and they do all the same thing, but they don't think that it's spell work. They think that their spell work is the only justified magic that can be performed. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it, and that's what they are doing. That's what they're doing. They're practicing. Y'all heard it. It's death magic, though. Cult activities. And it's death magic. I wonder if that definition is in here. I want to see. Let's just get a little elementary, if y'all don't mind giving me grace. Yeah, misspelling. Something is a misspelling. Because that's definitely... They don't have the short form in here. We could go with cultural, but that's not what I want. So I guess it's a little bit beyond our elementary dictionary. Let's see. We can check for that one too. I know. It's the Tears of We Tarot show. You show enough never know what you're going to get. You just don't. Nope. So it's definitely beyond the elementary. We getting there. We getting there. Y'all want to hang out for a second because it's a point to it. It's a point. Trust me. The definition of a cult is typically a group or social movement characterized by an absolute devotion to a charismatic leader, ideology, or object. You tell me that Christianity cannot fit that description. Absolute devotion to their leader, which is an image of the messenger, the character that they have developed around who they say that person was, because that person didn't leave any written record. They did not write a biography, right? An autobiography, no. It was others that wrote it. So they idolize ideology. They idolize a specific character, a charismatic leader, right? It often operates via coercive control. If you are not covered by the blood, you will perish. That's coercive control using fear. Isolating members from society, meaning that all of their members must cleave onto each other and block out any other point of view. So out of all the ways that every other person across the globe can connect to the spirit, the source of us living, they block out all of that and isolate themselves onto their own beliefs. They discourage independent thinking. How do they do that? By telling you that if you don't believe what they believe, then you're going to go to hell. You're going to perish. So is it a cult? Yes. Yes, it is. By definition, it is a cult. So let's look up coven. It's a traditional gathering or community, and this says of witches. But I'm getting ritualistic practitioners. Witchcraft do they use? WHICH. Witchcraft do they use? They use prayer, spell work. They use their ability to do spiritual healing, energy healing, or Reiki. They speak in tongues, which is a language that nobody can understand except for the person that's speaking it. They use their book, which is considered a spell casting book, but they don't see it like that. It's a tight knit group of practitioners who meet regularly to study, every Wednesday for study, every Sunday for communing, and they meet in groups, whether it's women's study, men's study. Children are indoctrinated into the same thing. They meet to study, to perform spells, and celebrate spiritual holidays. What are the spiritual holidays that they celebrate? Christmas, Easter, Passover. And they do all of this to support one another. You cannot tell some of these people that they are doing the exact thing that they would be praying against other people. I don't get in groups with nobody and do none of that shit. But because I don't go to church, and this is how the Most High God expresses this spiritual gift, I am outside right? I am outside of their coven, outside of their cult, and I would be a target for them. So anybody, all of the people who are awakening to their Christ consciousness returning, that it is a consciousness, that the spirit dwells within, right? And that you can always touch base with it. It will speak to you. You can commune for the greater good, right? They don't see that. They will target you. You have a target on your back. It is. I agree. I always know that justice is coming. It's the balancing. And the justice is unto the Most High God who delivers it. It delivers its judgment. We don't judge. Right? But it is for you to know to protect yourself, though. This one? Yes. Rediscover yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others or another's version of you? Are you coming away from the version of you that other people have placed upon you? What do they think you should do? Because you don't do what they do. You don't do what they say. You have broken away and gone your own way to discover your true self. Yah's own universe, the recovering source, eternal life force. Rediscovering source, eternal life force. Yourself. Your true self. If your spirit existed in the spiritual realm and the ethereal before it came to this 3D plane and was beholden to the rules of man, its institutions, it is not governed by anything that is here in this physical plane. You can abide to the laws of the spirit, the laws of nature, right? Laws of love, sympathy, empathy, compassion, understanding, right? Being able to learn and to explore and to question, to expand, to allow the knowingness that's already baked within you to rise up and to give you guidance. You are directly connected to that which made you. Your star essence, recognizing that. You're talking about having faith. Having faith. Removing any doubts. Are you ready to step into your blessings and claim what's already yours? You can't claim your shit using somebody else's password, beloved. People that act like they got a fucking universal key to your destiny. No. The key to your destiny is already baked inside of you. So you do what the spirit told you to do. And if you are on that track because a lot of people are awakening and coming away from that trap, then keep doing it. Move forward and don't look back. But I'll tell you this, belief systems would stop a lot of relationships. It really would. This one. Yeah, peace. Follow the pathway of peace. Follow the pathway of peace. I have never seen any other person that really be out there. Now, some of them fucking, what is it? The Israelites and shit like that, they be on that fuckery too. And I don't get with that shit. You know, I don't know what that is, where you want to sit and stand in the middle of the street and harass people walking by telling them that they have to believe what you fucking believe. Yeah, not for you. Not for me. Not for you. Choose to be happy. Choose to be peaceful. It is selfish. I agree with that. It is hard to break free from that indoctrination. And I was raised Christian. I was raised Baptist Christian. My grandparents were pastors. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a medium. I'm a medium, and y'all will be surprised how many of my spirit team that come and speak to me and tell, you know, I mean, even I had a death experience. I died. When I died, I was a Christian. I didn't see none of that shit. Could tell you. The breath of life, when that shit was gone, I could tell you what my experience was. It wasn't that. I remember wanting to see the Most High God. desiring. And when I asked to see the Most High God, I saw the light. And I came back, I was in the land of living. I was like, damn, okay. So I get to see the Most High God while I'm here. Like, it's everywhere. Because, again, it is truly omnipresent. It's omnipotent. It's in everything. It is creation itself. Loyal heart is coming through. The word and the breath, the alpha and the omega. You know what I mean? We are all unique expressions of the Most High God. Who is it? There's no one that can judge you. There's nobody that can judge it. The thing that I always defer people back to when they start to beat me over the head with the Bible is Isaiah 45:7. For the Most High God, I do all things. I create good, I create evil. It is not unto us to judge it. It just is. The am that I am. It's a lot of people that you can't even question. Like, when I was in the church, I would, piss my pastor off because they would not be able to answer questions. They literally was stuck on that, Eve came from a man's rib. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because they said, let us make man, and made them male and female up in a Genesis 1:29-30. But then you're telling me that they put Adam to sleep and then made Eve? There had to be more people. No, it was just these two. These two is the story of what they did. Oh, okay, so who the fuck did Cain marry? Where is the Book of Wars? If it's the complete word of God and people will beat you over the head like this is what God said and this is everything and this is it, then where is the Book of Wars? Where is the Book of Kings of Jubilee? Where is the rest of the word? Why is it so much shit missing? Why is the first sin gaining knowledge of good and evil? Why are you blaming the serpent when the serpent never lied to Adam and Eve? Their eyes were open and they did not die. So they kicked me out. They would get so sick of us. Like, you ask questions that we can't fucking answer, so we just tell you to take it on faith. Well, now you gaslighting me and telling me to just believe it for the sake of believing it because you can't answer my question. Or tell me not to question. You're not supposed to question the Most High God. Well, why? When seeking diligently is one of the instructions. To be diligent. That means I gotta look and I get to ask questions. Just saying. Leg up in an unfinished symphony. Thank y'all so much for just listening, because that's what I'm picking up. Somebody is under religious persecution, and whoever is in this religion, this cult, right, they are praying against you, and they're paying money to do it, and they're gang stalking you, and they're watching to see if the prayers that they are praying is actually taking effect. I'm getting it's not, because they don't have power over that. Exactly. If Cain married a woman from Nod, well, who and how? They just skipped over all of that shit, didn't they? That just lets you know that it's a whole lot of shit missing. It's a whole lot of shit missing. You could use it for your foundation if that's what you choose to believe. Nobody's telling you what you can and cannot believe. Just don't beat other people over the head with that shit, acting like it's whole and complete when it's a whole lot of shit missing. You could tell there's a whole lot of shit missing just on page 1 and 2, beloved, if you study it. It's a whole lot of shit missing. Exactly. The whole books of Enoch is missing. We got those over there too. I told y'all know your girl study. Your girl study. The fates, the star. Hello? The fates and the star. And exchanging gifts is here, giving and receiving. The fuck is people putting out? On some selfish shit? Something ain't making sense. The math ain't mathing, beloved. What you put out there, you will get back. You paying for that. You paying for that. Ugh. They need to understand. They need to understand. Shit, when you know what you are and what's inside of you, come on, baby. Come on. They don't know. They don't look. Come on. They can't even imagine who the fuck they praying against. Look, it's so much shit that you look. I can't even call it. Bookie, where you at if you still up in here when I tell you? It's so much shit that people don't know. They get... Look, they better clean it up. The Most High God is coming through, and I'm getting a sweep up. It's giving somebody ancestors is coming through and sweeping some shit up. It's definitely something in this fucking community, in this motherfucking cult. A whole community of motherfucking people that's doing this shit. Here and fucking now, beloved. Look, leaving somebody out because they don't believe what the fuck you believe. And they doing spell work and paying for this shit in groups. You know how much magnified energy that is? Come on with this thing. How much, let you go and let the spirit come in and tell you to tell something to somebody and you outside the church. Now it's different. It's different. How? When they up in there doing the same shit every motherfucking weekend, catching the spirit, they say it, catching spirits, speaking in tongues, saying shit, paying money, reading out their spell book and casting spells and rituals on people. That's exactly what they doing. Drinking blood and eating flesh and ritualistic practices every first Sunday, and you don't think that shit is spell work? How the fuck is it not? Come on with this thing. And then they want to come up here and act like you doing something because you burn sage. That's a herb. What? Mending. That shit is not for your girl. It's not for your girl. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If that shit make me ostracized, so mote it be, Ashe. So mote it be. That shit is not for me. I don't need you to cover me in blood. I'm not no goddamn vampire. Okay? Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. To our great mother, Empress Energy, the divine mother, to Gaia, to one another, infinitely connected. Where's that star card? Come on, somebody. We are infinitely connected to all things. Grand consciousness. Grand consciousness. One mind energy. We are one. We are pixels and pieces of the same body. Yeah, right. Sage is cleansing and protecting your energy. We are here all on earth. All on earth to do what? It says, deepen our connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty and the aspects of our great mother again, and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Having a earth experience. Even in the Gnostic right here, there's, y'all probably can't see. I got to scoot over. You see this red book right here? It's up underneath this yellow one. It's a red book. That's the Gnostic Gospels. The messenger, as purported, was speaking to Mary as to how to leave the message, how it should go forward. Was supposed to be left to her, first of all, a woman, right, to carry it forward. And the message was to remind everybody that they were a spiritual being in a human vessel, that you are spiritual having a human experience. It wasn't supposed to be the letters of Paul writing to everybody that they turned around and made gospel. So I wonder why that shit is not in there. Divine masculine energy. They did bring a card that said the divine masculine. It's a divine masculine that could be fallen, or somebody is in toxic divine masculine energy. Yeah, empowerment is coming here. They don't want you to be empowered. They want you to be consciously aware of what you could do. Even if they believe their doctrine and truly have faith in it, they said greater works can you do. So considering that the messenger never preached a day in any church, if anything, went into the synagogues and kicked that shit over and told you not to do that shit. But okay, we gonna skip past that part. Not really, but whatever. If they performed all those miracles in front of your eyes, then why do they feel like nobody else could perform miracles in the same fashion? Right in front of your eyes. Soul time. Get into your spirit. What did we just tell y'all? that in the Gnostic Gospels, it's reported in that book that the way that the church was supposed to carry forward, not the church, but the message of the messenger was supposed to go forward, was to tell you that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard them say it. Now watch, here's the proof of what they said. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the body is mortal, human, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Therefore, your timeless, limitless, infinite soul, your spirit, is inside a corporal human body, having a human experience. This is why we bring the gift the way that we bring it. So not only did you hear it, but then you see it. They bring the proof of what they said. Where is the proof of the pastors in the pulpit that's taking their money every motherfucking week, or the fuck that the shit that they're saying to them that's not whole and that's not complete? Very much broken, very much segmented, very much incomplete. For profit, how much harm do they cause being judgmental to people? How much fucking harm has the church caused? That's why they messenger went up in there and kicked that shit the fuck over. Throat chakra. Somebody need to speak that shit. What was the message? What were they saying to you, beloved? That shit got my belly on fire. When I say on fire, come on, divine feminine energy. Mother spirit, come through. Use your discernment. That's a gift onto you. To know. Your spirit will discern. Your spirit will discern. And when you are a child, you know that shit ain't right. You be asking questions in Sunday school that they can't fucking explain. When you can't tell a child how that shit happened. When you could just train up a whole bunch of people to be gaslit and lied to and accept shit on blind faith. You could pull the wool over anybody's eyes, Ashe. Over anybody. Yeah, the tower need to come. Yeah, the tower need to come. Come on, crown chakra. What do we need to understand, overstand at this day? Crack your crown open. Christ consciousness returning. It's a consciousness. It's a consciousness. And when all of us become aware of what you truly are, a limitless, timeless, infinite spiritual being having a human experience, you are no longer beholden to this 3D man-made shit for control and profit. That's what I'm picking up. And yeah, I'm angry because where is the compassion for others? Their whole fucking message was about compassion. If you're not hurting nobody, if you are uplifting people, if you are empowering people, you are, moving forward in goodwill, in love and light, helping people who feel a kind of way, that's been harmed in some of these spaces, that are going through their awakening because their consciousness is returning and they cannot no longer connect to that shit. They soul told them, I went to a meeting one night and my heart wasn't right. It's giving that sacral chakra. Soul waking up. I gotta get these cards. Something erupt. What's got a hold on you in your spirit when you come to the realization that it ain't exactly what they taught you and told you that it was? When your magic is coming through, your third eye is waking the fuck up. When everything that they taught you is backwards. When something inside of you is starting to speak to you. You got to deny your intuition. You got to deny your spiritual eyes. You got to deny the magic that's already baked within, because your soul is waking up. It's already woke, but it's something that's happening that's causing an eruption. That's what I'm picking up. An awakening. Fertility is here. Cosmic flower. Your soul waking up. Causing an awakening. Belief coming through. Sometimes people experience some things that'll make a believer out of you. It can't be what the fuck that just is, because I've had some spiritual experiences that's like, no, it's got to be more. It's got to be more. Anything else in this deck, Spirit saying no. Integration and romantic love is here. The sad part is it keeps people from experiencing love. It breaks up connections, because if you are a priestess and you connect directly, this happened to me personally. I met a guy and me and him could not have a relationship because I was not into the church. And to please him, I tried to be. I went back to church, but it just does not sit right with me. It doesn't. It's too many things. This bro, y'all, hold on. Hey bro, I'm live. Yeah, I'll call you back. Love you. Yeah. Somebody got to use some discernment. I'm picking up or waking up here. Let me fix this here. Let me fix my shit. Get my shit together. It's hot around here. It's hot. I'm feeling old boy from the color purple. We need some stability around here. Some stability. Sophia home, not Sophia home. That's what I heard. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for staying around. Y'all know what to do. Spiritual edification. Spiritual edification. And I don't know about nobody else, but I know when I was in that arena, I did not feel full. It was not feeding my soul. It was not filling up my spirit. If anything, I felt limited. Like it was a part of me that wasn't right, that could not express itself. That I had to deny my gifts. I had to deny my sight. I had to deny my calling so that things could be right. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Look, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. We did see communication come through. Throat chakra is here. So that's definitely giving voice activation. Somebody's throat chakra. Like you could be called to speak. Right? Look, and didn't we say sacral chakra bursting through? I think we put it back in the deck, but we showed you. Right? That's that sacral chakra, the sacred inner space. Tenderness, not just sensuality, like sensuality is giving your senses, your other senses awakening. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. God incidences. Who has experienced synchronized events that let you know that it was more than what you were taught, beloved? That there had to be more. There had to be. I got on a pathway because I became a student of theology. I started to study. It wasn't because I didn't believe. It was because I was serious about what I believed. And the more I studied, the more I questioned, the more I sought out truth, the more truth came to me in different arenas. While I was looking for the Book of Wars, I found the Dead Sea Scrolls and I found more stuff. When I realized the first person that was taken up by the Most High God, not the messenger, according to this doctrine, when I realized that the first person that had pleased the Most High God so well that they did not taste death, they beat death. Because see, the messenger died, right? But the person that did not die was Enoch. And somebody mentioned Enoch. Enoch did not taste death, according to the doctrine. I wanted to know, how do I please the Most High God so well that it would just take me up? Wow, that's amazing. How do I do that? The Enoch walked with the Most High? That's not church. That's not institution. That's that purist. That's a personal relationship with the Most High God. You mean David was anointed because they had a personal relationship with the Most High? David sung to the Lord and praised the Most High God and danced. That's not in church. So where did this mindset come from that in order for you to have a strong relationship with the Most High God that made you had to go into a building and do what they do? Where did that come from? From others that wrote the book after the messenger left? The ones that betrayed him? The ones that denied him? All them folks? Them? No, I call bullshit. It's some shit in the game. I don't think I want to listen to them. I don't think I want to listen to the ones that was hanging around with the one that they persecuted. And they wasn't doing none of this shit they telling you to do. Oh, okay, so when did that shit switch? I'm just saying. Because they cut that shit short, didn't they? Why they don't tell you about how Enoch pleased the Lord, the Most High God, so good that they just took Enoch up and was like, you know what, you the shit. I'm just gonna, come on. You know, we've been rocking with each other this long. You the homie. Let's go now. I want to do that. And all that shit missing. And so when I went and found the books of Enoch, I was like, oh shit, it's a whole bunch of shit in here. No wonder why they cut that part out. I could see why they didn't want us to know all of that. Oh, okay. Okay, so why is Solomon the wisest king and he's praised for his wisdom, but ain't none of the motherfucking books of Solomon in there? That's interesting. Why? Because Solomon was a spellcaster. He understood how to corral spirits, make the dark ones work for him, and do all this other extra shit. It's a book of magic. You don't think they do magic in the church? Yes, the fuck they do. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Crown chakra upgrade. I can't make this shit up. They said what they said. Crown chakra upgrade. When you have, didn't they say this? When you have a holy experience that'll let you know that it's so much more different than what the fuck they told you it was? Yeah. Yeah. Get to knowing shit. When the spirit will come and reveal some shit to you and tell you something, and then you just sit back and watch that shit play out in real life, real time. You'll be like, damn. Okay. Well, something's speaking to me. Something speaking to me. Something telling me the truth up in here. Okay? When you got that divine connection, where that star card at? Because we just going to put her right here. Where'd she go? This right here. When you got that divine connection, that direct line. They do. They got a lot of shit in there. Look, Thoth life codes, you talking about light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Didn't they say that? Yo, magic, did we leave that on the table or did we put it back? We probably put it back with the rest of them cards. But we said that to you. They showed it. It threw up, burst out on them cards on the floor. Divine magic. Great teacher awakening. What if you are a great teacher coming online? It's a lot of people waking up. It's a great awakening. And it's a severing that's happening. For those who are open and willing enough to allow the soul to rise up within them and to teach them and to tell them. To return them to their true self, their true authenticity. Look, a part of the order. Mission uncovered, embraced by light. Like, don't give up. Are you a priest? Like an original priestess? Because high priestess is out here. Let's get you. Stars align, remembering home. Remembering your soul family. Where you go? Here she go. Thank you. Are you a priestess? Are you a priest? In the order. Could be. We're going to put you right there. With a direct line. A direct line. Understanding that you are directly connected. You could be on that Enoch walk. Right? You can be on that Enoch walk. Anointed like they talk about others. David. Gaia Gateway, and you are here because Gaia, this is the second time that Gaia energy has come out. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. What is the intelligence you are gaining by having a human experience? What is the intelligence you are gaining by having a human experience? A spirit in a vessel having a human experience. This one. Look, crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, and bringing high vibrational energy. The energy of the stars, tethering it, anchoring it here on earth to increase Gaia's vibration and frequency, because it's so much fear, lies, deceit, fuckery that's here. You could be helping cleanse. I'm getting a yes. Those energies profit off of your fear. They profit off of control. It's the fear of losing your soul. And it's so crazy because your soul could never be lost. The source of us living could never be lost. Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding your own sacredness. You are the thing that you are seeking. Maybe that's your message. To teach people that they looking for themselves, to return to themselves, to allow their consciousness to awaken. Breaking their 7 seals, the 7 chakras, allowing them to come online. Climbing the stairway to heaven. That track of that beautiful spinal fluid that carries the infinite intelligence of your DNA up your spinal column. And if you are breathing deeply, moving it on the breath of life, that it makes that track. Returning you to life. Returning you to life. Star gathering, stars align, remembering home. To remember. How can you remember? Supernova, renewal, rebirth by light, being reborn. And look, Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy is giving anchoring high vibrational energy into the plane. And in order to do that, you combat a lot of negative energy. You combat the institutions because it's principalities that we wrestle with. These people are associated with certain entities and they think that it's a certain thing, but it's really not. Trust the process is coming through. What's the problem to a miracle? See, it's a miracle that you be here. You could be a miracle walking and they would not even know it. What's the miracle to a problem when M comes before P? Show grace. Show grace. Yeah, forgiveness. Right? The Most High God has smiled on you. I'm getting that. Jeez. Breathe, my star. See, didn't they tell you? They told us to pull her out, the star, and to breathe. And they put the breath card down here. We said that. So one, they literally, I think is these cards, look. Here's the star, the fates, the star, and breathe. Breathe. You have a loyal heart. You are committed. The beginning and the ending be with you. The omnipresent, the omnipotent. They're saying to breathe. You're going to go through these challenges. There is no one like you. There isn't. Right? And you have a sacred mission. See, what is the mission? They already said that. Didn't Thoth say that to you? Yeah, great teacher awakening. Light initiation. It's one of these cards that say mission uncovered. Here it is. You are a priestess. So mission uncovered. A part of the order. Great teacher is awakening. You have a sacred mission. So we're going to put that right there. We see, look, who put that in there? Golden child. Divine love. Not the black sheep, but the golden child. And zealous. Oh, I don't know why I'm picking that up. Oh, Barbie. You said it. See? When you have those experiences, you know that it's something more than what they tell us. You know, and you will succeed in all of your ways despite what you're going through. New level, new enemy. You got a whole new enemy right here. And as they told us, the peace card, this is the peace that cannot be bought. Peace, right? This is the peace that cannot be bought. You can't go to church and tithe for this type of peace. You can't. People go in there and they tithe and they to get a sense of peace, to tithe their sins away. But welcoming you into the kingdom means that you understand where it is. It's inside of you. Anything else in here? Again, there's nobody like you. And I see another chance to do what it is that you are supposed to do. And it's something about remaining your heart, remaining compassionate. Yes, remaining compassionate. Your heart posture. To show grace, to issue forgiveness. And we see you deserve this. So it's definitely something I'm seeing. Ooh, spiritual recognition. Some sort of spiritual recognition. This. See, your chakras being in alignment. Didn't we say breaking them 7 seals? Your 7 chakras. They said that. So your chakras are in divine alignment. You have broke the 7 seals. Your Christ consciousness has returned. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly who you are. Right? A conqueror, a overcomer, a victor. Have we not been talking on this conqueror energy all week, beloved? What up, Yas Wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome to you. Welcome back. Whoever you are, welcome back. We welcome you back. Stars align, remembering home, soul, family. We welcome you back. Ceaseless is here. Don't ever stop what you're doing. Get going and don't stop. I hear just don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Have no fear. This shit is big. It's megalithic. It's major. That's why you got a whole motherfucking church, a whole institution coming after you. They come. Look, purple and white is giving royalty. I'm getting new life. Wear it. Claim it. Balance. Understanding what it is and what it ain't. Yes, look, didn't we say purple and white royalty? Spiritual royalty. Come on with this thing. Come on, somebody. Let the cards speak. Not the black sheep. The golden child. We put that over there. Put it over there one time with the divine love. 3 times for the Trinity. Karma. And this is not calling judgment on anybody. Karma is justice. Karma is justice. That is the balancing of the scales. That's the balancing. Hold your heart posture. Look to the sky. Keep your head up. And it's something about your spirit team say they believe in you. So... And look, your energy is unmatched. You are anchoring that high vibrational energy here in the plane. Look, make room for more to enter. And you are the truth. This ain't no lie. This ain't no bullshit. Look, divine feminine energy. And they already pulled it. Here she go. Divine feminine energy. Come on, she. Come on. I'm just saying, it's just fuckery. We are best of friends. It's definitely your spirit team, alpha energy. Don't you know, like, okay, so like we were saying, how Enoch pleased the Most High God so well that they were just like, oh, we boys, we homies. Like, that's the homie. Like, you might as well just come on and roll. That's what I'm getting. We are best of friends. It's that energy. It's something totally different. Divine love. You start to wonder when you get on your journey and you start doing the right thing. Justice is here. I feel karma. These people that are praying against you in this way, this particular, I don't know if it's just people who are getting it. I'm getting all of them. Everybody will see the fruits of their labor. The money, the coin that they are praying and is paying is giving something about praying. These people are praying against you, and they are paying, giving money to somebody to pray against you on your downfall. Again, high priestess on the high priestess, and that shit is true. Ace of swords, that's the truth. King of swords, clarity is given because you understand that the word is in you. You understand that that Christ consciousness is in you, that the word is in you. It's awakened. It lives. As you breathe, it lives. You claim it and you stand on your authority. Oh, they don't like that. Oh, they don't like that. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? What? How dare you claim your own authority? By your authority do these things be done? How dare you? What? I thought it was by my faith that these things be done, by my belief, by my knowingness that they be done. Isn't that what the doctrine says? So why, when you operate on that shit in real life and you stand on your authority to proclaim and to profess over your own life, that it be different? Because you tapped into the real. You are a part of the order. You are a priest, a high priestess. Shit. These people gonna get what they paid for. It ain't gonna be against you, though. It ain't gonna be against you, though. That's what they need to hear. Look, y'all, if y'all could hear what the spirit, I can't even say, because they arrest my tongue and cut my shit off. When they don't want us to speak, we will not speak. The Most High God commands this vessel. It is not unto us. It's not unto us. I know what my soul is, and I am dedicated and committed. I am surrendered onto it. Surrendered onto it. Like, when they say that knee must bow, yeah. So if they tell me that I cannot speak, if they don't want, they command the vessel. People say this shit, but they don't really live it. They don't really live it. It's a difference from when it's being a ritualistic thing that you practice on the weekend, from when you actually live that shit, when you actually walk it. You are permeated by it. If the spirit don't want us to do it, we can't do it. If the spirit don't want us to say it, we can't say it. It is my vow to operate in truth and integrity. It just won't happen. The words that they say that come out of this mouth, they show you. Because I'm not the one that's speaking it. They are speaking it. Y'all, people really need to understand what it is. That's what I'm picking up. And it's giving a dangerous game, and it's causing a lot of grief and a lot of heartache. I'm picking up, yeah, those three swords again. That the obstacles that they are putting in front of you, those blockages, will be removed. Exactly, Buki. That's why it'd be like, they'll cut your throat off. Like, no. And look, this is the peace that cannot be bought. People can't understand. I ain't got to buy my way into peace. No, I ain't got to buy it. I'm walking bliss. You live in bliss. Like, I'm always looking forward to the highest. Every day ain't no crystal stair, but I understand what it is and what it ain't. You want this one on the bottom? They point to this. What's this? Look, the emperor. Somebody say that you don't got the authority. I don't know if they feel like you are denying the Father or what. But it's given like you don't have the power. Like you don't have the power. You don't have the authority to do what you do or to say what you're saying. That's what it is. Like you don't have, they question your authority. Basically saying that you don't have the authority to do what you're doing or to say what you're saying. And who are they to say that the authority that the Most High God has given unto you? Forgive them because they don't know what they do. They just don't. I feel like I'm seeing somebody waking up though. I don't know how it's going to go. Because I feel like somebody is waking up. Whoever this Queen of Wands is right here, this person, she don't have to be a fire sign. She could be, but I don't know. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo is here. But it's given a practitioner. But she does not understand that her being in a cult, a coven herself of a religious group, a sector like Christianity, and them practicing rituals is given casting spells, is given paying for spells, is given the whole shebang, that is the same as spell work, that it is a cult. And when they have a distorted mindset like that, where they feel like that they have the ability to come against another person and combat, what they call it spiritual war, spiritual combat, it is exactly that. As if you don't have any authority, and that's bullshit. Casting fucking rituals, ritualistic. They don't think that, drinking the blood every Sunday and eating their flesh every first Sunday. Let's get it right. Drinking blood and eating flesh every Sunday is not a ritual. How the fuck is it not? Speaking in tongues and being taken over by the Spirit. They don't recognize it. For them, because it is a part of their cult and their belief system, they think somehow it's different. Theirs is justified, where you being outside the church isn't. Because by what authority do you practice? You've walked away from what they consider to be the only authority, which is what makes it a cult, by definition. People need to wake up and see that shit. Tower moment coming, but you will be protected. And I'm telling you, these people watch you and stalk you to see if what they're praying for is actually coming true. They watch you and stalk you to see if the shit that they're praying for, what they're paying for, is coming true. Up in the church, paying for spells against you. And they don't think that shit is spell work. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's how you know the mindset. Because they separate themselves as if they are special, like it's not a fucking covenant. When you talk about a person that'll defend that motherfucking Bible, look, like this, like this, like this. And sit in judgment of everybody else who don't believe it. Even though it's not whole and it's not complete. And if you are a student of theology or even of that, you could see it on page 1, 2, and 3. You ain't even going to get to page 3. You ain't going to get through Genesis chapter 2 without having some questions. I know I did. What about y'all? What about y'all? Who else has some fucking questions? First one. Why did you have to make this person from a rib if you had already made man and woman in your image? Like, first of all, who was we? Okay, and if it's all men and a ghost, then how did you get women? Because where is the image of that? So it had to be a woman to get that image. Just saying. And if you only had 2 people that in the garden, yeah, I was struggling. I was struggling, y'all. I was struggling. Look, you said that in class. Exactly. Exactly. I was struggling. I'm struggling. Help me. Help me. Look, wait. Hand up. Hand, wait. Okay. So it was 4 people, Adam and Eve, and they 2 sons. But one of their sons married a woman from somewhere else. Who are all of those people, and why are they not as special as Adam and Eve? What's their story? I had questions. I was struggling. I'm telling you. What is they? Why are they so insignificant that they didn't get a mention? Right. Right? Look, even if I could get past the talking snake, I couldn't figure out why they called it a liar. Why? Okay, so we're going to accept that the snake is talking. Okay? But where did it lie? Where did it lie? Why is the serpent called a liar when it did not lie? It didn't. It told them the truth. If you eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, your eyes will be opened. And they were. They realized who they were, that they were pixels and pieces of the Most High God, made in its image. So therefore, yes, we are all gods. We are pixels and pieces of the Most High God, made in its image. Your eyes are open. I didn't say that you were the Most High. You are a pixel, a piece of it. So don't get it twisted. Don't do that, right? Get minced words and all of that shit. But where did it lie? It didn't. So why would you believe that it is a liar? Because somebody told you it lied, but you could clearly read that it never lied. That shit is brainwashing. If that's not a fucking cult, then what is it? By definition. And okay, and the snake didn't even say it leads to death. The person that was speaking in the Most High God's voice said, in the day that you eat of the tree, you shall surely die. And they didn't die. So who lied? They don't want you to think. They don't want you to think. Because as soon as you start thinking, you realize that it don't make no fucking sense. It can't be the word of the Most High God. The only person that can make up something that's so twisted and backwards against itself is a man. A human person that's looking to profit off of your fear. That's the only thing that could come up with some shit like that. That's completely against your nature. Against everything that you see in Gaia, it don't line up to nothing. Nothing. The whole book of Daniel talks about constellations, and then they want to tell you that you're not supposed to be able to read the stars. Everybody navigated by the stars. Early navigation was by the stars. Following the North Star, that's how we got free. My Underground Railroad, right? But you're not supposed... Who don't fucking know their zodiac sign? Tell me that. You know you were Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn. You know your zodiac. But you don't do astrology. Yeah, you got a temperance. You got a tolerance for that. Who said you don't got the authority? Who said? That shit is over. Somebody will fucking betray you. They'll lay your ass to rest. You come on, that is not just this. What? Father God? Yes, Father God. Yes, Father God. But it's Mother too. Mother too. It's balance. From the stars, they already told you. The Most High God, you got the authority. It's already in you. Don't let nobody tell you what the Spirit said to you. You, whoever I'm talking to, you have had a miraculous experience. Something that no doctrine could explain to you, beloved. You probably ain't found that shit in damn book besides one of these. The only way to explain some of the things that you experience, those miraculous experiences, is probably in one of these. And your psychic abilities, your clear senses, are nothing except for a full activation of your sacral chakra. Your ability to sense the world around you outside of your standard physical five senses. Your emotions, right? They're giving me the 8 wonders of the world, right? Because you know you're 5, but you don't think about, your ability to sense energy, your emotions, those feelings, your spiritual sight, your spiritual visions. Sometimes what you consider to be flashes of visions, imagination, but what you see somehow comes true, it comes to pass. So your spiritual sight and your grand consciousness, the fact that we are all infinitely connected under one mind. The vessels, the human vessels, speak the same language. They speak the same language. We have different dialects, division of tongues, but the vessel speaks the same language. It reads the same coding. Your DNA is coded in your body, the way that your cells operate, right? The enzymes in your body, right? All of it reads and understands this physical 3D plane the same way. We're going to lose some people. We get it, right? But let me go deep with you a little bit to just talk about your physicality, your physical nature. Do we all not know when it's cold outside? We can tell temperature. That's regardless to how we say cold, whether I'm saying frio or cold, right? We know it's cold. Muy caliente is hot as hell. That shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? No matter which language in tongue I speak, the vessel knows when it's hot or cold. It knows when it needs to release, when it's expelling waste. All of those things are common to us as human beings. So your vessels do speak the same language. Now, depending on your geographic location and where you were born, the people around, they have developed diverse of tongues, which we consider languages, but it's a nuance with that, right? So we communicate in different ways. How you experience the source, the Most High God, how you connect to your environment through culture and heritage is different. So to say that one group of people has a monopoly on how we understand the source is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You mean to tell me the protected indigenous tribes on these remote islands, they don't have a way of communing with the Most High God, like the native indigenous people to the Americas did not commune with spirit? They did. And then if you want to be real, you want to really understand how it's a cult, think about how it was spread and enforced on people. Not everybody fucking accepted it. That shit was spread through force, beloved. Through force. Through wars. And they still spread it through force. It's still the same force. Forcing people to believe what they believe, to accept what they believe, right? And if you don't, then you're ostracized. You're punished. The lovers, balanced, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Yeah. Yeah. So just think, how much has the terrain changed, Barbie? You know, and again, people being separated, that doesn't mean that they don't have a connection to the spirit. It's just that how they commune could be a little bit different. And a lot of indigenous cultures recognize nature as a part of it. They revere it. They don't worship it, but they revere it. They understand that you need rain, so they would do a rain dance to call in the rain because their crops needed rain, right? You understood that the sun was a significant part of the natural force because without the sun the crops doesn't grow. You don't have the heat. It was important. It didn't mean that you worship it, you just respected it. It's respect. And how do you know that you don't respect the sun? You do, because when winter come around, when them rainy days last too long, you be wanting the sun to come out. You be looking for a sunny day. You want the sun so that you can go outside and play. When it get too hot too long and shit is a drought and shit, you be waiting and wanting for the rain to come. You respect it. You, shit, I'm just praying for some rain. They make songs about it. How I wish that it would rain, 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 rain. Oh, so badly. I wanna go outside, such a lovely day. But everyone knows that a man ain't supposed to cry. Listen, I gotta cry. Happiness is coming through. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Do you feel like you are soaring and growing and expanding? Balance, love, harmony in your relationships, balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's that word again, to do so without judgment. But somebody envies you. They do. But to conquer that, you must understand that you can see yourself as everybody else, but with different challenges. We're all the same. We got different challenges, but we're the same. Look, God is raining down a spiritual and material abundance on you. Didn't we say, how I wish that it would rain, 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 rain. God is raining down a spiritual and material abundance on you. What? Success. There is somebody that's on this Jezebel energy or entity, and they are in a cult. Queen of Wands could definitely be Jezebel energy in a low vibration, right? I don't know if y'all can see what that says. It might just look like a block of shit, right? But that's what it's saying. And they are in a cult. Played around and conjured up a demon. Can people in the church conjure demons? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Fuck around and get fucked around. Surrounded by vipers. So who is surrounded by a coven of witches? Somebody. Now we see mending a relationship. That could be the end of it. I don't know. Hey, Tamara. Thank you so much for tapping in. Hello, beloved. Slab City, Zen. Look. No vibrational feedback. We got energy frequency too low. Somebody being fed on. Right? Look at this. 3 of Swords. How many times did they tell us? 1, 2, 3. 3 swords. Right over the heart. When that 3 of Swords returns to sender. Somebody gambled and they failed. Somebody took a risk. Chose a Jezebel over a divine feminine. Yeah, and now they're surrounded by vipers. That's fucked up. Wow. Part of God's Black Ops Special Forces team. I'm hearing so they think. Didn't we say somebody felt like they are a spiritual warrior, like a warrior? I'm hearing old girl. Y'all remember back in the day? Can we pick these up? They said no. Remember back in the day? It was that lady. I don't know if y'all remember that show. I think it was like Wife Swap or some shit like that back in the day. They married a fucking Jezebel over a divine feminine. Remember that Wife Swap show? And she didn't want to take the money from the show, right? And she kept screaming, I am a God warrior. I'm telling you, it's giving that shit. Co-creating a change in the wind is here. It's giving that shit. Y'all remember that? Like, I almost want to look it up. I gotta come out the laugh, y'all. I do, because I gotta look it up. That shit is hilarious. I don't even know if I can find it. I think it was a wife swap episode. She kept saying, I'm a God warrior. Wife swap. Mm-hmm. They may not even come up, but I'm gonna see if it come up. Because when y'all see this lady, y'all gonna be like, I remember. This lady, yes. Y'all remember her on fucking Wife Swap? Trading spouses. When she was freaking the fuck out over every goddamn thing. Freaking out over everything and screaming at people, and she was going off and flipping out, talking about some, I'm a God warrior. That's what I'm saying. Somebody chose somebody that was out their goddamn mind over a divine feminine. And you out here again, that golden child energy, the golden child energy, living your life like it's golden. Look, that old school R&B love, soulmate, twin flame. They chose a goddamn Jezebel. Now they they probably over there. This Jezebel is in devil energy. They might be too. They might be falling. It'll suck the life. What did we just say? They just suck the life out of somebody. Fake news, creating a false narrative. They up in church and shit, creating a fucking false narrative and shit, paying people to pray against you. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm telling you, serendipity. You living your life. There's something coming in for you. It's gonna crack open just like that. It's giving crack the sky open and rain down a blessing that your hands and heart can't hold. I'm telling you, living your life like it's golden. Hello, you see the vibes, the energy, peep the vibes. I'm getting you being cut loose, set free. Fuck that shit. Escape crazy. Escape the bondage. Exactly. Sucking the life out of somebody. I told you, motherfucking star, that shit is not for you. It's not for you. The games and the fuckery and shit is not for you. Message. Somebody got the call and it was coming from inside the vessel. Coming from inside of the house. Fuck that clown ass shit. This one. Which one would you like? Fuck that shit and all that shit. That's what they said. I heard tricks is for kids. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. What did they tell you? If you've been sticking around here like for real, because we bringing some comedy to it, because you know the shit is crazy because people really be on that shit. But what did we show you, beloved? Didn't they show you this? That you have experiences that cannot be explained in any other way except for when you start to look at stuff like this. The things that they will tell you that's wrong are the things that you actually experience, right? They said that to you. They showed y'all the book. What does this say? You have special gifts. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know. I want to take this light away so that y'all can see this shit for real, for real. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Don't surrender to that shit. Don't surrender to it. Balance. Balance. And they showed y'all the balance card in this deck. Is it still out here? It is. It is. Here it is. Because they going to tell you. They going to tell you and then they going to show you. Balance. It's time for you to find yourself. That's what I'm getting. If you feel like you juggling a lot of things at one time, the spirit is going to bring in an abundance. It's going to bring in some sort of blessing for you so that you could have an easier time. But what I'm getting is like, if you are balancing a lot of things in your mind, it's time for you to go into self and find you, your real you. Y'all, you're not normal. But it's kind of like discovering your true essence. When people allow their sacral chakra to be opened up, like really, like unlocking their chakras and allowing things to get going. Because again, they would even tell you that having a Kundalini experience is wrong. But you can have a Kundalini experience while you are in the church, beloved. Because once you really allow yourself to surrender to the source that made all things, and you start to seek and allow yourself to be open to the ethereal, the spiritual things for real, not just the doctrine, but when you start to have a personal relationship, things will crack open, but it will lead you away from it. You will end up leaving. Meditate. Somebody is being church. They said what they said. That bad habit is this. Somebody causing chaos and conflict for no fuck reason, beloved. No fuck reason at all. No fuck reason at all. I pray for you. I affirm that you have everything that you need. Well, is it Solandia's story? Solandia? I affirm that you have everything that you need. No place like home. They said coming home, soul family, remembering home. No place like home. I'm hearing Dorothy coming out of motherfucking Land of Oz. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Like she had the ability to go home the whole time. Like the magic was already in her. You know what I'm saying? She just had to believe, to have faith, to see. She just had to believe. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Everything is done by your knowingness that it can be done. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there is a way. Solar plexus. Right? If you have the willingness, do you want something else out of here? If there's a willingness to do it, it will be done. Both of these. Look, the road less traveled is the road that you're taking. Where there's a will, there is a way. There's the road. It's laid out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Follow the yellow brick road. It's not yellow, I know. But I'm just getting that because we was just talking about Dorothy and shit. And look, big boss energy. Somebody could have that BDE. But it's giving shit where there's a will, that's a motherfucking way for that. I don't know. Anything else in here, Spirit say no. Confirmation. Checkmate, though. The game is not for somebody. I feel like it's something checkmate. Game over. It's not for you. You don't want to. Okay. We just wrapping it up. Thank y'all so much for the 96 likes. We are 4 likes from 100. Thank y'all so much. Is there 4 more likes in the house? Envy and jealousy. That shit is coming back. Somebody envies you. Y'all seen them flip this card right back out. Envy and jealousy. What's that? Indecision. Right? Making the choice. Doubt. Somebody could definitely doubt. Doubt your magic, doubt your gifts and shit. The person that's envious and jealous may have made a choice to cast doubt on your gifts. Right? I don't know why they said that. Again, balance. Justice. Loneliness. See, what they did was put you in an isolated state, right? So it's giving making you feel alone. Making you feel alone, making you feel isolated through some sort of, I'm hearing, smear campaign because of your gifts. Like you don't operate the same. Is there something in my, is it in here? Not in this hand. I'm hearing yes it is. Which one? This one? Death. Wishing death. Endings. Somebody is literally praying for endings in your life. That's crazy. Do you want to look at either one of these? I'm hearing no we don't, no we don't, no we don't. Anything in here? Yes. This. Acceptance. Right? It's definitely a lack of acceptance. To stop people from accepting you. Yeah, I'm learning that I cannot accept the thing. I'm learning to see somebody cannot accept, because that's not what this says. Somebody cannot accept you, or they do not want people to accept you. Like, I cannot accept you. That's what I'm picking up. It's definitely the Three of Swords. 1, 2, 3. That's heartache and grief. That's grief. And denying you. Denying you. Heartache and grief. Denying you. Yeah. Fear. Maybe even making people afraid of you. You know, but patience. Everything is revealed in time. Soul is given soul esteem, because they say it's self-esteem, but source eternal life force, right? It's given you possess gifts of the soul that are benefit to you and to others. And it shows you that you have special gifts. You are not normal. So that's the third time. They can't imagine. Somebody can't imagine, or you cannot imagine.
Lati, talk that shit.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Yeah, we see spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. And we called out that Ankh early. And here it is again, that you are a priestess. You are a part of the order. An order of high priests. You are reborn. You are back. You have, is given ascended masters and other priests around you to teach you, to tell you about the ethereal things, the things that they've covered up. You may just know shit and have experiences that you cannot explain, beloved. This one, this, yes, okay. Yeah, truth. Divinely protected, cutting the cords. Think about it, let it go. Didn't they show y'all that in that other deck? You were cut free of those cords. Breakthrough energy. Looks like another love. TKO. Holy Grail. Inner discovery. Finding your sacredness. You are what you seek, beloved. Is you. Shit. That angelic frequency. Angels are here. Earth angels. You are protected and you are safe and you have a potent connection to the Most High God. They done showed your connection with that star so many times. A potent connection to the Most High God. To that which dwells within, the source of all of creation, that which is omnipresent. They don't get it. They don't get it. Lonely, like brother said, never. I know that I am never alone. Never alone. Never alone. Adversity. I accept that the challenges are the best way to learn. I'm hearing yummy, 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 yummy. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Can you see the good in all things? Eat the good. Health. Can you see the good in all things? Like, it'd be good for me that I was afflicted. It was good for me that I was isolated. It was good for me that I was challenged. It was good for me that these things came. It was good for me that you doubted me. It was good that I had to release the need to know all the answers. I don't need to know all the answers. I feel it. My spirit tells me. They tell me to move. I move just like that. I ain't even got to know yet. Judgment. I release judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and everybody has their own unique challenges. Everybody. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Regret is here. It's one of those emotions that everybody experiences at a time or two. I don't know what to say about that. I feel like Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all know when Forrest was talking and then like the mic cut out and then they couldn't hear shit and he was just like, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, some stuff you just keep your mouth off of. Your tongue is powerful. Keep your mouth off of it. I pray that the Most High God just does what it needs to do to balance. See, some shit you just don't say. What did we just say? Wasn't we talking about Forrest Gump standing at that podium and he was talking, but then the mic cut off, right? And then he was like, that's all I got to say about that. See, here's a megaphone. I don't think nobody gonna be able to cut your mic off. This ain't like somebody that could come and pull the plug on your shit. It's giving you got the megaphone. When the spirit tell you to speak, you gonna say that shit. When they tell you to be quiet, you will be quiet. When they let that thing go, you will be talking again, yo. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said. Yeah. Getting a reading. Using that divination. Thank y'all so much for being here with us, though. To receive these messages. We appreciate it. Did you want something else out of here? They do. They do. Look. Music is coming through. Somebody's clear audience could come through music. Right? I hear telepathic messages through music. Have faith. Anything else? No. Yeah, don't get down on yourself if you feel like somebody is isolating you or some shit. It's given somebody maybe getting telepathic messages through music, and I'm getting scratching my temple. It's something about getting somebody's... I'm hearing the messages coming through and ruminating. It could be on you. I don't know. I don't know. Tears and Weak Tarot show. Okay, well, they threw that shit out. New level, new enemy. And somebody trying to make your ass small. But this shit is megalithic. Right. And again, this is a piece that cannot be bought. You ain't got to pay for it. You ain't got to pay for that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You ain't got to pay for that. Remember old boy on Hustle and Flow? He was like, if you want quality, you got to pay for that. You ain't got to pay for this piece. Karma, that shit gonna be... I'm getting seen. Keep your mouth off certain shit. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, whatever. Beloved divine feminine energy. It's gonna be what it is. What it is, what it is. Celebration. Come inside the temple, which is your soul, hermit. The temple is you, the vessel. That's what they said. And yes, the authority is in you. It is. Emperor vibes. It is. You've been granted the authority. I do see this fire horse. I'm getting breakout energy. I don't know why somebody is giving somebody mad. It could be that fire we was feeling in the belly. Yeah, it's that fire. The 5 of Wands, the chaos, the conflict, the bullshit. I'm hearing somebody leave me the fuck alone, damn it. It's giving like that Michael Jackson, like leave me alone. You know? Mike was different. He was eclectic. He had that sensitive spirit that the world needed to transmute negative energy. And he caught a lot of heat for just being who the fuck he was. Like, honestly. Like, you got a mission. You got a call. You got a decree. You got a seed to plant here on Gaia Week. And it's given you carrying it. Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting a young one in practice. Like, yeah, 4 of Cups is coming through. They trying to make you quit. Like, miss out on your destiny. Stop you from doing what you came to do. And they watching you. See, they don't want you to come into your fullness. And somebody is definitely paying money, and they're trying to see if what they're paying for is working, if it's causing you some sort of grief. Five of Cups, that's that regret energy. That's that regret energy. Yeah, it's a group of them, a fucking coven, a coven. I don't know why it came out like that. Culver is coming through. Culver is coming through. I think I saw the Eight of Pentacles. Three, look. It's OVER for them. Five of Cups. I think they better let it go. And I don't know if this fire energy is you particularly, or if it is a spirit around you that is like, look, here's that, look, that shit is right back on the bottom. I don't know. This shit came out the same way. All these cards we shuffled, and I don't know, I wasn't watching how the cards was, but how they lined it up is the same shit. It's a giving a coven, and somebody paying. I don't know what they think their position is, how much money they done put into, or this could be somebody that's taking their money for the spell work. Yeah, that Three of Wands coming back out. Somebody is fucking watching to see, waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to happen. I think they need to let this shit go. Eight of Cups, they need to walk away from this shit. They really do. Yeah, they should move towards peace. And if this is you walking away from these people, and it's this fire energy that's still doing some shit, cleaning up some shit it was given. Ancestors are angry and upset. Yeah, truth be told, clarity. Because there's something here with this Knight of Cups. It could be a love offer. Yeah, Six of Wands, recognition, like to bring you in a fucking victory. Yeah, so Hermit. It's definitely you just doing what you need to do on your soul's mission, soul searching, seeking, and following truth, doing what your spirit is telling you to do. If they tell you to walk away from this shit and move towards peace, then do it. Let it go. It looks like another love TKO. Yeah, see, a new fool. Look, a new beginning. Taking a, no, move towards a new beginning. For somebody, this is definitely happening in your hometown. It is like, you know, this type of energy is not welcome in his hometown. It's not welcome in your city. So you may have to move. This is progression or moving forward. It's like a lot of spell work that's being thrown at you. Yeah, you might be going somewhere. You may have a downpour of abundance or something like that come in so that you could move. It's the fact that you are to operate in your sovereignty. You moving, Barbie? Yeah, see, Hangman. I'm getting enlightenment, but I'm also hearing delayed but not denied, beloved. Something is delayed but is not denied. So hold on to your knowingness that everything always works for your benefit. You want both of these? Or you want this one? No. Yeah, everything works for your benefit. So the Ten of Wands, the heaviness, the chaos, the conflict, the bullshit that you are going through, that adversity is working for your bullshit. It's working for your bullshit. It's working for, the bullshit is working for your benefit. Thank you. You might feel like this, but everything is going to come together, beloved. It is. Alpha and Omega is working it out. They going to turn it. Omega said they going to turn it. On your authority, it be. So mote it is, so mote it be. Alpha, Empress, Divine Feminine Energy. Yeah, it's a love offer here. I can't make that shit up. The Knight of Cups just keeps showing up. So see, practice your spiritual strength. This shit is like how you become strengthened through the challenges and the adversity. That's what we picking up. Yeah, Page of Wands. Message, inspiration. I'm here to catch that wine and keep on going. It's something with that. Which one? This one. The sun, bliss, happiness, right? Enlightenment, being cut free, 8 of Swords, from whatever is controlling you, right? Is getting that, and you are protected. Everything is under control, but I'm getting a sense of being cut free from what is this controlling as energy, and you are protected. Yeah, to go. 8 of Cups. Can't make it up. How many times did they affirm the same message? I'm hearing slow down. You are protected. Increase your aura. Increase your meditation, because they gave you the message to meditate. Increase your aura. Increase your meditation. Bring in the peace. This is the peace that cannot be bought. Despite what is happening, I hold on to my happiness. I hold on to my peace and my happiness, knowing that I am protected from whatever is coming your way, beloved. Yeah, all this fucking magic, spell work. We didn't look. Put that down. We got 2 more decks to shuffle up, and I feel like to get a I'm hearing an angel message just for encouragement, and we're gonna wrap it. Thank y'all so much for hanging out for so long. I appreciate each and every one of you. We got that downloaded song, TKO. I think I better let it go. Can't make it up. 8 of Cups again. Walking away from the past. 8 and 6 is 14. That's Temperance Angel energy. Walking away with grace, making good with it, and walking away, beloved. I think I better let it go. Heal. Look at your star as energy coming through again. Enlightenment and understanding who and what you are. Moving towards healing. High Priestess, who and what you are. The things you experience cannot be explained. It cannot be explained. Seven of Swords. Lies and deceit. We do see opportunity. 2 of Wands, a plan. Could be your mission. I see 8 of Swords. I see 9 of Wands. There's a blockage. There's a hiccup in the plan. I see that. I see a peak of the Chariot, but I see the 8 of Swords like being wound up with something. But it's opportunity in that. I see 9 of Swords like don't worry. Somebody else could be worried because of like this battle. What was said, what was done regarding a connection around you, 2 spirits intertwining. Look, definitely that enlightenment coming through and confusion with the 7 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. If you are confused about why you are being ostracized, like what's going on behind the scenes, the moon, a hidden agenda, is religious persecution. People are ostracizing you because you are different. But you will gain through that. 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. If you are worried about money, yeah, it's definitely somebody attached to a toxic ass motherfucking entity, and they act innocent, but they're not. Yeah, and this shit has been going on for a minute. They've been paying against you for a minute. They definitely don't recognize your authority, or they feel like, you know, they only recognize Emperor energy. Father God, Father God, Father God, which is indicative of Christianity. So you will be moving forward, Chariot. You will have the money to do so. Delayed, not denied. They already said that, yo. Your family for a long time, Barbie. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's getting to a boiling point, Solandia. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. They only recognize their cult leader, their church leader. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Because it even be like beef between churches. Like somebody pastor, I don't like they pastor. Do you know, like it be weird. Like What the shit? Y'all don't even have cohesion in a damn religion. Like, what the fuck? So I do see walking away again. Eight of Cups is coming back, walking away from the shit, and it's giving somebody. I do feel not just a new passionate beginning, but it's giving your spiritual vision. It's giving clairvoyancy being lit. Clairvoyant. What you see will take you all the way. It's giving something about what you see. I don't know if things are stacking up, showing you balance, peace, rest, recovery, healing, focusing on what you see. Could be wish fulfillment. I'm hearing the promise that the Alpha and Omega told you. Whatever the Spirit told you, whatever they promised you is given, it will come true. Yeah, it might be hard for you again, that Ten of Wands coming through. But it's going to happen. There's an ending. And a lot of things is hard because it's somebody that's definitely praying against your downfall. They could be praying for endings in your life and to make things tough for you. Which is why if you are feeling like all this hardship and shit, you need to bring up your energy. 10 of Pentacles, like lift your energy. 5 Pentacles and 10 Pentacles is 15 Pentacles. That's a lot of energy. It's definitely abundance. You could find yourself going from this to this, right? From being left out there in the cold to really feeling this. They did say welcoming you into the kingdom. Like if you were left out, right, it's somewhere that you're going to be, or just returning to self and regaining your energy, tapping into your divine abundance, your birthright. Page of Cups is here. Spiritual gift for somebody, or just offer forgiveness. Offer forgiveness. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up spiritual abundance, like your divine birthright. Yeah, somebody is definitely attached to an entity. That Devil card is coming right back out with the moon. It's giving hidden agenda. They could be operating against a King of Wands, right? Because you are a leader, a great teacher awakening, a visionary, clairvoyance is coming through. And what is in front of you is good for you. Like, look at all these pentacles. Like, they can't hold you and they can't stop what is for you. They can't. This 19, 20 fucking pentacles. And look what's poking out. Does that not say 20? 10 and 9, that's 19, and the king is holding 1, that's 20. That's 20 pentacles, and here's this poking out. That's the fucking judgment. They can't stop it. Celebration, like, they can't stop it. They can watch Page of Swords because you're being stalked, but that's all they're gonna see. If anything, you may not witness their karma, but they may witness yours, They may see you being abundant and have no access to you. They will know that their spell work didn't work. And whatever goes on in their life, because a balance to all things, whatever you pay for and you pray for, that shit happens to you. So it doesn't behoove anybody to pray against another person. You pray for what you want in your life. Health and vitality. You know, even if it's just for the will of the Most High God to be done, for all things to balance. But when you pray, that's why they say it's a tenet, a principle to pray in goodness. Because you never know who you're praying against. How many times did we call you this in this reading? We said that you were an earth angel, right? We called 8 cups and 6 cups. It was given 14. We said that was temperance energy. Number 14. And when you choose to walk away and you just let it go. Okay, looks like another love TKO. I think I just better let it go. You walk away with compassion in your heart. You're not praying against anybody. Those scales are going to balance. This is temperance, is balance. They're going to balance. Moderation, balance, harmony, and healing. When you hold on to this energy, that is what will return to you. So just because it might be hard for you right now, you're feeling the heat, you're feeling the struggle. When you hold on to that energy, that is what is going to return to you. That is the seeds that you are sowing. That is what you will harvest. It's principle. Three times for the Trinity. This one. And this is it. We were going to do that one. We said we was going to shuffle this deck. We got the angel deck. We hitting the wall. Yeah, principle fact. Remembering who you are and remembering your divine birthright, your prosperity. They just showed you 20 fucking pentacles. Like, really? 36. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes up our body, our mind, our heart, our soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and in celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. You are infinitely abundant and all things will be provided. It doesn't matter how it look right now. Hold on to joy. When you know that you can have the peace that cannot be bought. You don't got to go pay for it. The frequency, and even in that, you don't have to pray for it, to ask the Most High God to send it. You just simply acknowledge that you have it. When you are acknowledging and grateful and thankful for the fact that you have it, then you have it. That's a part of the magic. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we've gone through as a soul and a body. Again, a soul and a body. A spiritual being, your soul that's having a human experience in a corporal body. That's just it. It provides us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. The ability to flow through it with grace. And they said that to you is to show grace. See? Delight. Light energy. Integration. It supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. You know, what do you think is positive and what do you think is negative? Can you embrace the challenges and understand that they are the best way for you to learn, beloved? Like, it shows you who you are. The challenges crack you open. It shows you your gifts. It shows you your perseverance. It's giving, helping straighten something out for somebody. Delight energy. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. To be good with no matter what is happening. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Not only do you pull it out in others or you inspire others to it, but you will also experience it for yourself, beloved. So hold on to compassion, because at the end of the day, that was the lesson. Christ consciousness, compassionate consciousness, consciously compassionate. Maybe get into that. Let's get these angel messages and we out. What do you know? Is what? Victory. Okay, they wanted us to show this. They didn't even want us to read that other card. Victory is coming through. You are a victor, a conqueror. We've been leaving that message, that energy all week. Take a break. This is a life work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Get some rest. Peace. This is the peace that you cannot buy. This is the 1, 2, 3, third representation of the word peace in this reading. Yellow is shit for delight energy. Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love, light on voluntary escape, is real. Your light. Which one, beloved? Your light is on a voluntary escape, and it is real. And you can create the reality. Everything else I can't see what that says. Oh, inner temple. To go into the inner temple. Look at that. Devotion. Tuning into the portal of your heart, beloved. Anything else? This one? This? Yes, thank you. Angel therapy. See, allowing the angels to minister to you. Allowing the angels to minister to you. You could be a person that brings angelic therapy. It's something about you that's healing, anchoring positive energy into the plane. And with that speak up, your angelic voice attunement and activation, throat chakra came out as well. You could have a voice that speaks and ministers to the soul of people, to their heart, not just their soul, but to their heart, bringing spiritual nourishment and edification. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Those 10 of Wands. You could be a person that does that. And while you're going through, allow the angels that are around you to minister to you. We see Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. What did we just say? What did they say? Because we didn't say a fuck shit thing. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to get it out that light. It's weird. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And they said so many times that you had a sacred mission. This is the third card that affirms you have a sacred mission. 3 times for the Trinity. This one. Yeah, relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved, beloved. Confirmation. So whoever is bringing the chaos, the conflict, the arguments, the bullshit, the mind fuckery, the lies and deceit is being resolved. And we heard that thunder, that storm that came through. And this says now, beloved. So yeah. And here's that tenet. We just said this to you. We didn't say shit. They said through us to, what's that say? Does that say compassion? Hold on to compassion. Quiet for a reason. Archangel Zadkiel softens your heart with respect to this situation and all people involved, including yourself, beloved. Therapy, anything else, that's it. Hold compassion. And we said that that was the purpose. To be compassionate. Non-judgmental. Hold compassion. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Don't hold bitterness, anger, frustration. Let it go. I think I better let it go. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. They told y'all this too. Oh, oh, Omega energy say. See, mirror energy, what's triggering you? I think I better let it go. They said to breathe, right? They pulled out the breathe card. They said, breathe, my star. They said, breathe. You ever feel like you was holding your breath waiting for something? I think I better let it go. Breathe. Breathe through it. I take several deep breaths and I exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. Release the old shit. I think I better let it go. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tapping into the Tears of We Tarot show where you show enough never know what you're going to get. We see play. There's a crumbling going on. Tower moment. The crumbling. What were you clinging on to that it was time for you to let go? Whatever it is, that shit is being ripped away from you. We see play energy. Have fun. Celebrate. Four of Wands. Don't be so serious. Lighten up your energy. This crumbling, this tower moment that's going on is giving. It's for your good. It's for your benefit. It's for your good. It's so that you can spread your wings and fly away to a place that you long for, and your heart will lead the pathway. I'm searching for a love. It's given that you never know, but you are what you seek. So you're searching for the love of self. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect, and you are ready to soar. I love y'all. I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just like I love me, because it is my capacity. It is my capacity. But it is growing and expanding on a daily. Growing and expanding on a daily. 1%. That's not heavy. We could do that, you know. Not saying that it's always easy, especially when you are being called to let go of things and people, or you find out just of the lies, the deceit, the treachery, you know. Somebody ostracizing you on purpose and praying against you, paying money, you know, to do that, you know, it's hurtful. Especially just because you're different and you don't believe what they believe. That's pretty sad. But the Spirit said you have some special gifts and they don't want you to lean into, you know, that normal shit. Be you. Be unique. Your original, authentic, unique self. Because you have a special mission. Is to anchor that high vibrational energy here on Gaia to combat all of that heaviness. So you could go through it. But whatever it is going to work towards your good, beloved, if you allow it. If you allow it. I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, that called us all to be pixels and pieces of itself, the soul, the source of us living. They said the word is broke. You want me to say that? Somebody don't like it when we say that. That's sad. They told us to tell you that we are called, each and every piece, to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives, beloved. See, the word is still breathing. Declutter your life and create mental space. 315. That's 3 and 6, 36. It's given farewell. We out this piece. I love y'all so much. Ashe, beloved.